some brave souls trying to separate these two beings. God! Bobby Lashley just put Lesnar through the table.
He changed the course of the entire show. Lashley wanted to respond, and my God, has he responded!